Hey there, YouTube! How in the fuck are you guys doing today? Well, today is lovely Memorial Day, fucking happy Memorial Day, whatever the fuck that fucking means. But anyway, we finally got a new truck in. These things have been delayed more than fucking shit, really anything. I mean, Jesus Christ, we were supposed to have these in March. That's why we did what we did. But I'm going to talk about truck DR5. This is for my wife's company. Brittany's company. My son Enzo picked out the paint. What do you think? I mean, he drew the design on the side of the cab or the thing and everything. So we'll get a good quick walk around of this fucking big behemoth bastard. Some of you may be looking like, Justin, that looks different than the Western Stars that you have before. Well, that's because it is, geniuses. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure nothing gets by the YouTube commenter. So you're gonna be like, Justin, that hood looks different. Well, no shit, bozos, because this is a 49x PowerHood, okay? And if I'm going to tell you, if you're going to buy a Western Star, you got to get the PowerHood. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just look a lot better in the PowerHood configuration than they do the other one. I wish they'd make like a 47x short high hood would be pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like the old Peterbilt 367s, or like they called them like you can get like a 589 high hood. It was like a 389 hood, but with a setback axle. It looked pretty cool. So anyway, we'll walk around, we'll talk about this thing. This thing does have some special features. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm striving for dump truck perfection, okay? So each time that I build a truck or whatever, I refine it just, you know what I'm saying, a cunt hair more, and every time we keep getting closer and closer. We almost have this one perfect, but my goddamn truck salesman, Matt, fucked up and did it off a 47X spec, and we didn't get dual exhaust, which I'm kind of pissed because the one problem with the Western Stars is that when you don't get dual exhaust, they move the antenna to the side of the cab and the fucking reception never works. It fucking sucks. I fucking hate it. So the next ones that we build next year are going to have dual exhaust, but the PowerHood is definitely the way to go. So around here, we'll get a closer look at it. Alrighty, so like again, the first thing obvious is truck DR5. We did change our logos, or changed our lettering to gold. I think it looks a lot better. You can see here, we have a bunch of bed lights on it. This is a heritage bed. Okay, we'll get into that. But anyway, on to the 47 or 49X PowerHood. The PowerHood just looks so much better. Like when you get in the cab, you'll be able to see it. It just looks so much better. They did have to put these bumper cutouts in here. And what this is for is because I think they have everything moved so far forward. This is for this front suspension. So you can just see there. It does have factory fog lights on it. You know, typical Western Star stuff. But you can see that this hood is just a hell of a lot bigger than the other ones, okay? This paint is Century Red Metallic. It's actually a Kenworth color. I like the Packard colors a lot better, but Western Star will paint them. Like I said, Enzo did the design. This is silver metallic with like I think this is just a regular black. My wife picked that, but you can see we got this big thing here. You know what I'm saying? You guys did know this. You can get stuff custom engineered for Duragazi. That's my wife's company. See, here's the single exhaust, but we got no fucking exhaust on this side, and then they end up putting, you can see this, the antenna right there, and it just doesn't work very good. So that's that. But anyway, we went with a 120-gallon fuel tank this time, just to get it a lot bigger. Sometimes in the winter we're hauling salt, we just run out of whatever salt, or we run out of fuel. Let's see, we'll get this thing opened here. See how easy it is, this PowerHood to open. Because I think what it is it's like 4 inches taller up here, but it gives it a more flat look, if you will, which I think looks a lot better. Let's see if we can get this thing to open up. Oh yeah. So there's big 49 hex. Let's see what engine we got. Oh yes, it is the big X15. Alrighty. We got 565 2050 torque. You guys know that I really like. that engine combination, go with the same ones. As we can tell down here, oh, we got what they call maintenance-free bushings. We got rid of the threaded pin bushings. It doesn't really matter because I have another truck that up here, this front pin with 15,000 miles, the maintenance-free bushing, absolutely garbage. But these are a lot easier to change. They should last a lot longer. I'm not saying last a lot longer, but it won't beat the things out because the pin and the bolt is the same size, so it works a lot better. You can see right there that, you know what I'm saying, you don't have that stupid spacer. For the guys that are asking on the Western Star stuff, we are switching all mine over to these leaf springs stuff, with the lifetime bushings. We're gonna have a video on that whenever we get chance to switch them over. I got the first set in the shop. But anyway, X15 565 2050 torque. That's my favorite engine. I like this one a lot. Unless you get a manual, then you get the 605, you get Big Dad. But you know what I'm saying, love this thing. Like I said, the paint is Century Red Metallic, and the bed is painted Century Red Metallic. I don't know if you can tell it, but the bed has metallic paint in it, okay? You know what I'm saying? Has it. Don't mind the stripes. As fuck Charlie Trucker says, we got whatever. But it has Century, like it's got metallic in it. I'm trying to get the sunlight to hit it. There you go. Here's the sunlight back here. Alrighty. Now, have you noticed this thing? Oh man, we already got one scratch on it. Somebody backed into something. Huh. Probably me in the fence or the tree over there where it's parked. But anyway, alrighty, came from Freightliner Western Star. We went with different tires this time. We went with a Continental HDR2. Like these tires a little bit. We're gonna try some of those. Like I said, with Heritage, I got them to put this mud flap bracket right here, which I really like because what it does is it keeps this thing from picking tack up and throwing it all over the lift axle tires, which I thought was a good idea. Alrighty. Like always, I got the 8,000 pound lift axles. That's the only ones that I run. I like those. You're just dragging weight around. It's better to have that. Let's see what else. One thing I don't like, I guess, that I wish that Western Star would do is take the stripe around to the side, if you will, if they took it all the way to the back. But again, we got our bed matched. I mean, our cylinder is painted. Everything is really good, but this bed looks absolutely awesome here in the Century Red Metallic. It is a standard Heritage bed. We'll get it opened up for you. I'll show you the inside of it. They did some cool stuff on the inside of it. Makes it really, really nice. But this is DR5. We have DR6 coming. I'll let you that one come and show you guys a little bit about that one in a little bit later. But it has not showed up yet. They had to fix some stuff on it. Some things from the factory before it left that I didn't like. So just took them a couple extra days. See, the PowerHood is the way to go. Now, to let you guys know, the PowerHood option only is available with the big blocks. So DD15, DD16, X15, you can get the PowerHood, more vocational stuff. Alrighty, and then we'll get ready to get in it here. Ha ha. Let me turn off the light so this is not blinking at us. Alrighty, climb my big ass up in there. Now, if you look here, oh yeah, if you look, the hood just looks so much better. It doesn't drop off. Now, alrighty, again, as Justin's striving for dump truck perfection. Okay. Alrighty, let's see, the truck's got 854 miles on it, but standard Western Star stuff. Hold on here. Okay, now if you look here, the smart people will see, holy shit, there's a bunch of goddamn things here. But if you look right here, what don't you see at all in the center of this cab? You do not see a motherfucking tower. Like with the stupid dump valves, they didn't have to cut holes in the floor. None of that bullshit. So with Western Star, they've been trying to do this integrated type stuff. Like they have all these different switches stock from the factory. So you're probably wondering, well, like, Justin, what are you doing here? Well, alrighty, so how you got everything is wired to the truck. That means we don't have to have any bullshit over here. None of this horse shit. And what it does is it gives the driver a little bit more room. They can put their lunch box, you can have a trash can. Just got a little bit more wide open space right here. And you don't have to worry about trying to get in that box. Everything is so fucking tight. If you guys have worked on dump trucks, it's just fucking bullshit. Okay? They put so much shit in there. It's really a lazy way of doing it. So anyway, now we have it available with the Western Star, and I believe the Kenworth Packard lineup, you can do it like this. I'm hoping. We're gonna see. But anyway, so just like a typical Western Star, you turn the PTO on. There it comes. We have our tailgate latch. All right. We have, we can go here. Now look at this. All the cameras were wired from the factory. So these cameras, we don't have to have another screen. Let me roll the tarp out for you. Oh, other way. See, here's the tarp. Rolls out. The tarp switch is right there. Alrighty. You want a cargo light? We turn that on. These are utility lights for the back of the bed. And let me see here. Oh, you can see, oh boy, back of the bed right there. Boom, boom. Turn that off. Alrighty. But here we go. I gotta, you can run this tarp back. See this? Now we can kind of see that we got this. Now I unlatch the tailgate. Now if I wanted to have the high lift gate opens. Don't ever have to get out of the truck. Look at that. We also have our vibrator switch here. Oh, we have our strobe lights. Okay. Now you're wondering, well, how are you going to dump the body? Well, that's easy, Justin. So we'll close our high lift gate here. Here's our high lift coming back down. Look at that. Watch that. Now, watch this. Our bed is going up. And it's controlled right here inside the cab. It tells us that our body is up. Alrighty, turn off the cargo light. Now you just sit here like this, bro. Look at that. You want to dump it? Now you got full bed. Look at that. Oh my God. Let that down. Then there you go. Your PTO's right there. Alrighty. Now you want to lower the bed. You just hold this down. It comes down. How awesome is this? None of this bullshit. You know, bed coming down. Oh, it just works so much better this way. I thought it was a really cool idea. When I talked about this, I found this out when we went to the truck dealership. So we got the same thing here, lift axles. You know, let's see what kind of pressure they got in these. Oh, almost perfect. A lot of people ask so this is the one back in the back. Oh, turn the PTO off. So we're not listening to that whine. Oh. Turn that up a little bit. Thing should recover. It's got a 37 CFM fucking goddamn pump on it there. Look at that. Oh. All right, but then again, like always, there's our lift axles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I will tell you one thing new about these Eaton Endurant transmissions. you have to have the transmission above 110. Let me put that in. Over 110 psi to get the transmission to work. But here we go, drive around the lot a little bit. Oh, talk to Teddy Bear. But anyway, this is the new DR5 truck. My wife's company is doing really, really well. You know, I wouldn't expect anything else from her. You know, she does a pretty good job. I mean, she doesn't understand fully the trucking business, but she is getting better every day. So this is one of her trucks to go do like dirt work and stuff like that. We just got a lot of stuff in the works. You know, hold on here, let me try to get this lined up because I gotta spray paint some lines so people can you know what I'm saying? There we go. But anyway, get out, get a quick walk around of her. But anyway, I hope you guys are excited. Talk to your Freightliner or Western Star dealership if you are interested in having them do this, you know what I'm saying, where you can have all the switches programmed and everything in the cab of the truck so you don't have to have any of that stuff. That was the idea behind this integrated body control modular that, you know what I'm saying, when they came out with the Western Stars 49x or 40 whatever, can be whatever. But anyway, you can see this big beautiful bastard right here. I'm telling you, it looks stunning going down the road. I was driving it down the road the other day to go have a photo shoot done. Every truck that my wife gets, she does a photo shoot in the thing, and you know, typical women stuff. I get a lot of looks at when driving down the road in this thing, but we're gonna see how these do. We will be getting some more of these. I really like the PowerHood is definitely the way to go if you're gonna get whatever. And that option, like I said, is $300 from the factory. You're crazy not to go with that. But I think it looks good. I think my son Enzo did a great job picking out the colors and all that stuff, you know. But that's it. Well, that's DR5. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You can get with me, but ask your Western Star Freightliner dealership about if you like that integrated design. Makes it way easier. Plus, it becomes simple to work on if something doesn't work. But anyway, like always, thanks for watching, and I gotta go.